Welcome to Creations by Karen, and today we're going to do two different wreaths. Well, they're going to look the same, but you're going to do one on a Unique in the Creek flower board, small flower board, and I'm going to do one on a wire frame. And I'm just going to show you why Unique in the Creek is way better. So how many of you people on here use Unique in the Creek predominantly to make their flower boards, flower wreaths? I'm going to see you say yes. This is what a Unique in the Creek flower board looks like. Hey guys, good morning Lisa. And this is what you're going to be using. Small flower board. There's a front and back. They're numbered 1 to 4. Here you go, Anthony. Don't try to drink my Starbucks off.
No, you must be posh.
I'm not posh. And I'm going to be using
Peasant copy.
Peasant copy. I'm going to be using a wire frame, 14-inch from the dollar store. It was $1.50. Got to keep track of how much money we have in this.
Good morning, Sherry, darling.
Good morning, Sherry. This is $1.50, but I got to use a lot more stuff than this, and that's why I think using Unique in the Creek boards actually turns out to be more cost-effective. Right, when you think about what you're putting into it, and also your time. Now, I don't charge for my time, but if you do, this would be way more expensive than that. But I'm going to show you. So what I'm going to get Anthony to do, hey guys, is load your board. But what is always the first thing that you want to put on this before you do anything? This has been quite a long time.
It's been a long time, isn't it?
Okay.
Put on my, put on the...
I'll give you a hint.
Okay, put on our hanger.
No, why?
I don't know why. Maybe because it might be easy.
Because I told you to?
Yeah.
Okay,
Whatever.
let's go with that.
We'll go with that.
So it's a Chanel stem. We're going to put them on each. There you go. So, fold it in half. 1.5 inches. That's more than 1.5 inches. Twist it. Now you're going to put it, I don't put them, like on Unique in the Creek boards, there's like 4 holes at the top here. I don't use these 2 wide ones because I'm using a Chanel stem. I just use 2 next to each other. So use these 2. And I'm going to put this on my wire frame, and I'm going to put it on one of the wire separators. We call that. And I just twist it around, go in the front, give it a twist at the back.
And then put it back through.
Why?
Because then we don't scratch the lovely customer's door. Up here for thinking,
Rick
down there
Lerner.
for dancing, love.
Hey, good morning, Fort.
Good morning, mate.
Good morning, dynamic duo. Well, thanks.
Dynamic duo.
Interesting. Okay. So I've got my hanger. He's working on it.
Working on it.
Good morning, Billy. All right.
Just do the old little variation here.
Why? No. Just no. Why?
It's fine. It's like it's nice.
Twist it. No, twist it.
I
Do this.
twisted yes. Yes, I was going to do that.
No, you weren't.
I'm wired.
You were going to feed it back through. I was watching. Now, good morning, everybody. Anthony, I want you to load your board. So here are your tie wraps, 6-inch tie wraps. You can get all of this stuff at Unique in the Creek for the Unique in the Creek, the Unique in the Creek board. Well, I got to travel to get all the stuff I need. This is delivered to my door. There's another reason that you should use Unique in the Creek boards. Okay, go in and you're going to put them closed. Remember what closed means? So you put your tie wrap in here and close it. No, not all the way. So you're going to do that to all your...
So we do all of it.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. Okay. Now,
Oh my God.
I got a wreath form, so I need some mesh to put in the inside. So this was $1.50. This was also $1.50. Remember, I'm in Canada. Everything's a little bit more
What
expensive.
about these big guns? Yeah, which one?
The diaper wreath was the biggest hit at the baby shower.
I mean, this big gal.
No.
So you said them all, see?
No. In here. Just ignore this one. This is supposed to be for your hanger. We're not using it. Right? So don't use these big ones. Just use these ones. Do all of them. Moving forward. So I place this down, take a marker, trace around it, just like this, and then you're going to cut it out. If I don't look right, oh, there they are. So I got this, I traced it with a marker, and then I'm just going to cut it out. Karen, the drill sergeant. No, he just doesn't listen. You don't listen.
I do.
You don't. It's all in fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do whatever you say, Drill Sergeant.
Have you come up with a jingle for us yet?
Me?
All right. So I'm just coming around with my scissors and cutting. So you see already, he's way ahead of me, because I have to do all of this stuff. When you have a unique in the creek board, you don't have to do this. All right, garbage. All right, and then you want to affix this to your frame. And what I do is I just come in like this. Do the top one. Make sure that the flat side is facing the ceiling.
No jingle yet, because I obviously, I've not been playing my guitar for a bit.
Oh yeah. He's got a wound on his hand. That's why he wasn't here last week. What happened there, Anthony?
So I was out with the dog, and it was late at night, and you know, like, and the dogs can sense things, and she stopped, and this coyote come and attacked me. So I fought the coyote off, and then another one came off. So there were two of them, and I just fought two coyotes off.
You were so lying.
Yeah.
Oh God.
My cat bit me.
Your cat?
Yes.
Does she like you?
She is a beautiful cat. She's just very different. She was abused when she was a baby.
Oh.
Got her from Toronto. So it took her 3 years to come downstairs.
Wow.
So we just left her upstairs and so the top floor of the house, that is her domain.
God.
And she only really likes me and Sherry. She doesn't, so now obviously, you know, she just comes downstairs. As anybody comes in, she just zoom upstairs. But she's very set in her own ways, and she's like 10 years old, and we have like cut her nails by ourselves, which is a bit of a struggle because
Yeah, I would imagine.
you know, she thinks she's going to be like abused, you know what I mean? She was really defensive.
Hi, Carol.
And so we got this lady on Facebook. She used to work at a veterinary surgery, so she's like a vet assistant, and she does like mobile dog and cat claw clipping.
Oh.
So we decided to give her a try, to come to the house, to do it for us. And so,
Cut these off.
yeah, so I was putting her in, I was trying to get her into the cat carrier where they arrived, and she just went berserk.
Oh.
So she bit me twice. She bit me on this hand and this hand. But this hand, she pierced skin, then tissue, then into the tendon. So it was a bit painful.
Okay, so I got my mesh on. Anthony's still doing what he's doing. So I'm not one for measuring, but I figured it out. This is a 4 rung. I'm going to use this one for my outer petals. So what I did is just went 2 finger breaths, so I don't know, that would be about 1 inch, down here, and I just made a line at my crossbars.
Shirley, we are making sunflowers.
Sunflowers. He's making it on a Unique in the Creek flower board. I'm making it on a wire. And this is simply to show you that you can make it on either, but it's also to show you that Unique in the Creek flower boards, way easier, okay? So you can see he's got 4 sections. So I'm going to put 4 sections, whoops, and just draw around. Like that. Doesn't have to be perfect, nothing in life is. And then 2 more finger breaths below and make your lines. And you could use a ruler or whatever to do it. I'm not. Gonna try to.
Rack of eye.
What?
Rack of eye. You did it very back. Look at it. Oh, shut up.
So just come around and join these, and you're going to do it one more time.
British Army terminology.
British Army. Good to know. Okay, so we got 4 rounds, or we'll have. Just like this. And just come around. Alright. I get black on my fingers when I do this. Good morning, Teresa. Which one is more cost effective? Wait to the end, Shirley. Okay? So I got my circles made. And they're not perfect. Nothing like this. So I'm going to start loading my board. He's almost done. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that I've already done it, because just in the, like, for time. So I put a tie wrap on each crossbar, and I put 2 tie wraps between each, okay? And then I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the second row, 8 on the third row, and 8 in the center. So this is what it looks like with all the tie wraps on. All right. So we've got $1.50 for the frame, $1.50 for the mesh. $3. I'm going to be putting it back on this one because I got to make it pretty, right? So what I did was I found these at Dollarama.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, they're $2.
Well,
So now we're at $5. In Canada, the Unique in the Creek small flower boards are $5.92.
92. What a weird number that is.
I know, but it's 92 cents more for this. Way less work. Way less work. And if you're trying to find these in London, Ontario, good luck.
But you've got them all.
Well, I had to go to it, like I wanted to get a few of them.
So if you want to, come buy them up, Karen.
No. And I bought, and like I had to go to 6 Dollaramas, this is where I got them, in order to find 5 of these. Right?
Start putting the ears in.
Here it is. Okay, so you've got those all loaded. That's perfect, and that's 4. So you're not going to use these middle ones. But we're going to double up these, all right? So you're going to put tie wraps between these as well, just in the center one, okay? Do you know what I mean?
All right.
All right. Okay.
So
And-
I'll leave these open.
No, close.
Oh.
All right, so we're ready to load these with petals. I want to show you something else, just wealth of information. Is everybody following? 81 of you are here. This is poly burlap mesh I got at Unique in the Creek. 10 inches by 10 yards. All right, 10 inches by 10 yards. Use a wood burner, cut them to 10 inches, right? This is what you can get at Michael's. Celebrate it. 10 inches by 19 feet. This was $17.99 if you didn't have a coupon at Michael's. This I think was $15 or something at Unique in the Creek. So cheaper at Unique in the Creek than ever going to Michael's to get them. And this is better quality poly burlap. Like, this is fine, but this is way better. And you can get all, like I said, you can get all this at Unique in the Creek. Your favorite mesh, right? Okay. What are you making out there?
Got that all.
Perfect. All right, so, and you're going to need 40 petals. So you're going to get about, I don't know, 32 or 33 out of this roll. No. And you're going to get like maybe 20 out of this one. 21. So you're going to need a roll and a bit. Like a roll and a few. So you're going to need 2 rolls. Or you can buy like one of these and you can do whatever you want. All right? And yes, I did use a wood burner. This is what a wood burner looks like. I'm not going to do it here. But this I got at Michael's. And I used a coupon and it was like $14. Okay. We are going to show them how the petal's made. Anthony, put that aside for a moment. "10 by 10 with the wood burner. I cut them. Curl side up. Okay, see how you have your finished edge on the right and the left? You're going to take this bottom and come to the top. Nope, that's wrong. Turn it, bottom,
See, now you're confusing me.
to the top. So you want the finished edge to run this way. Then you're going to take a peg and come to the top, and then you're going to put one on each side. Like this. You don't have to do this. I like my petals to be perfect. On this side.
Okay, you know.
And then you're going to make a little bit of an indent in the center, about this big. Perfect. And then you're going to make another one. Yep, and one more. And then you're going to the other side, do the same thing. 1, 2. Don't worry about those tails. And then you're going to take your favorite rubber band.
Oh, yeah.
Oops. And you're going to just put your rubber band around. Twice.
Spread.
There you go. Take your side clips off.
Little ears.
Whatever. Let's do it again.
No.
Yes. Here you go. I'll do one more in a bit. Curl side up. Bottom to the top with your finished edge running along this side. Put a clip on it. Clip on this side. And a clip on this side. And then make a little ruffle in the center. About the same. 2, 3, 2, 3. Take your rubber band. You two are so funny and a pleasure to watch. Thanks, Heather. There. Clips off. Oopsie. Sometimes you get this. Don't worry about it. If you're not careful. There we go. You got 2. There you go. Good job. Okay. I've done them all. Just because, you know, we'd be here till Wednesday. Anyway, get your board out, Anthony. I got mine. So you just start wherever you want. I'm just going to cut this off. Huh? Now when you're putting your petals in, pay attention for 1 sec. You want to make sure that you're putting them in the way that you folded them, right? So I always put my clip a little bit off to the side. So you're just going to place it down, put it in, put it where you want it, and I would say your bottom of your petal, for me, is going to hit this 1, 2, 3rd rung. You just don't want to impinge on that hole, right? So that's good. Yep. Zip it closed. I wait to the end before I cut them all off, right? And you're going to do, I'm on the wireframe, he's just going to load, right?
I am humbled now.
And then just take this, come in, zip it closed. So it's just touching. Got my bucket here.
Your bucket.
And I had to take the clothes pegs off the top because I was making a whole lot of them and I didn't have a lot of clothes pegs. So just go ahead and put all your petals in. And these move around on the wire. They certainly don't move on the Unique in the Creek board. Once again, another reason. So just go ahead and put all your outside petals in, and then you're going to clip them all off. I've given you your handy dandy
Super duper gun.
Yep. So there's my first 4 in. I'm going to take these clips off because they're annoying me. And usually what I like to do is leave my clips on until the very end, and that way I don't disturb the petals. But a lot of people don't do that, so just come around and put these in. Good morning. Are you doing an infomercial? No, I'm not. Hi, Lori. I'm not. I'm just showing you how this is so much. I don't have to show you. You already know. How this is really a lot faster and more cost effective in the long run if you consider time. Like just in product, this will cost me $5 plus tax. And so my Unique in the Creek small flower board, like you already know, it's $5.92. So for 92 cents, why go through the hassle of this when you can do that? But I don't have to tell you that, Lori, because you already know.
She might have forgot.
What's that?
Nothing.
No, she designed the boards. She's the big wig. Watching? The big wig is watching.
Does she want any candles?
What?
Does she want any candles?
Do you want any candles? You should come to the market again, Lori. Or you should come to the big craft show next Friday. I'm paying attention to you, Anthony.
Why?
So on the outside of this one, there's 16, or 16. And the outside of this one, there is 18. So I'm using 2 more petals. That'll probably make up for the 92 cents. You met Tony. You met him? Last time you were here?
Oh, slap
Anthony?
sense.
You went into the candle studio? You met a celebrity and you didn't even know it.
I've slept.
While you're
since.
into my space.
My God. Need a bigger table.
You're going to have 2 more petals on the wireframe, so it should cost the same. Exactly. Yeah. And way, way less time and trouble. Just prepping this, it's 92 cents. So just come around and put all your petals on the outside, on both. See, you're almost there, my friend. I'm not. Because I kind of have to be more diligent on placing these, so I know that they're where they're supposed to be. Petal fell off in front of the table. Really?
Oh, mine.
Yours? Okay. I've
Really?
used all types of boards, but not now. Yeah, I agree. I mean, 99% of the time I use UITC boards.
Very observant people.
Very observant, Anthony says.
Yeah.
I'm just going to move this. Might make it easier. Yeah. Totally. Especially for sunflowers. Because like, I can't keep these in my booth. Crazy. And I can whip these up in no time. Thank you for your support, everyone. Well, you deserve it, my friend. Totally. You make our lives so much easier. What have I done here? Got a little bit of a... Oh, there we go. Okay, so just come around. Okay, you might want to cut those off.
I think we'll cut them off at the end.
No, cut them off as you go around, and then turn your things to the side so they're not poking up. So I double up the center of the UITC board. That's just my preference. You don't have to do that. I do. And that's why I'm using 40 altogether. On the UITC board, I'm using 42 on this one. Just come around and put them all in. Cut the zip ties off, Anthony.
Sorry, people.
Let's see. Who's new to the page? Who's new? And this is the first time watching.
Holy crap. It's broke.
Oh, you need another zip tie. You're a bit aggressive. Keeps your Anthony in check, ladies. Yep. I'm going to show and hold them up and show you guys what the difference is in these. There's not a whole lot, except this takes way easier and way less time. And I'm not doing an infomercial. I'm just being realistic. But I know some people don't use the unique and the creek board, so I'm trying to get them to use them, Lori, because they are like they turn out more cost effective if you're thinking about time and whatever. Whoops. One more for me. So I've got 18 on my outside. Anthony has 16. And just tuck it in. All right, I'm going to cut my ends off. Lori, I lost my nippers. I can't find them. I need new nippers. I'll have to order a kit. Do you sell the nippers separately? You're absolutely right. Thank you. Lori, do you sell the nippers separately? I need them. Please. Okay. So you come around, cut all your tie wraps off, and then you're going to turn your heads to the side. And the reason that you're doing that is so... Well, you're being a bit aggressive.
I'm not.
There you go. All right. Turn your ears to the side. And the reason that you don't have to do this, but I do, it just kind of stops things from poking up. Just go around. And this is poly burlap, and sometimes it just frays. And there's no rhyme or reason for it. If you buy good quality poly burlap, it doesn't fray nearly as much. Okay, so my outside is, they're on, cut off, and turn to the side. So now I'm going to start working on the second row, which is 8 petals. Anthony's almost there, and he's going to work on his second row. And you're going to do exactly the same thing. You have to factor in your time using sourcing materials for the frame. Yeah. Yeah, yes, I agree. I totally agree. Just place these down. You just don't want the bottom of your petal to impinge on the next row. So you just put, you're throwing that thing on glass, dude. Just place these down, like so. My first flower I did on a wireframe before I knew of UATC. Yeah, I did all of them on a wireframe. Yeah, UITC boards. That seems like sliced bread, Laura. What's that?
Nothing. Nothing.
Was he talking behind your breath again? Santa sounds like Santa's ringing his bells. Yeah, he's just throwing them. So, not all of these are perfectly placed. It's kind of where I thought they should go. On the unique and the creek board, those petals are put down exactly in place. So there's another difference. Like there's no thought process involved in those.
Right, so I'm giving it.
What's that?
No thought process.
None. Mindless. It's great. All you have to worry about is what color you're going to use. There's more thought that goes into this. What do you guys think? Agree? Give me a thumbs up if you agree. Now, how many of you just normally use wireframes? Am I changing it? Am I changing your thought process on that? I totally agree. Thank you very much. Oh, thumbs up too. Super. Alright. One more for my second round. And I'm going to flip them all off and turn the heads to the side. And that's just me. You don't have to do that. Ready? I'm glad we're making these today. I don't have any more sunflowers in my booth. They went yesterday. Wireframe can be wonky. That's a good word, wonky. Never, always use, yeah. Where did you get your container for zip ties? This one? No, I got it at Michael's actually because it's got a little thing up here and I can put some small ones in here. Yeah, I did got it at Michael's. All right, I'm on my third row. Just going to place my petals down. I kind of figured it out that I put them in between. Zip it closed. Second one. Good morning, guys. Nice to see everybody this morning. So next Sunday, I'll be doing it from Craft Central. Don't know what we're doing. It's Easter Sunday, so market's closed. It's kind of nice, I guess. Good morning.
You'll smirk a lot because I think I'm silly. Some of the vendors are actually doing crafty stuff.
They're laughing at you because you're doing crafts? Why would they do that? Do you care?
Jealous.
Yeah. Anthony's come so far when we first started. Aw, thanks, Heather. Yeah? But you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere, is what I always say. All right. So I have on my wireframe 18 on the outside row. I have 8 on the second row, 8 on the third, and I'll put 8 on the fourth. Anthony has 16 on a UITC board on the outside. He has 8 in the next row, row 2, 8 in row 3, and he will have 8 in row 4. All right? One more. Okay. So there is where we're at with the wireframe. Putting zip ties through plastic mesh is a pain. Agreed? I agree. So just cut this off. Third row, cut all your zip ties off and turn your heads to the side. I sound like a broken record, but it's important. Now, the middle row on my board, and the same as Anthony's board, because I'm doubling up on the petals, I don't want it to be so congested on the inside. So what I did, if you see how I have a petal, I'm going to cut this excess off So there won't be as much on the inside because once again, I'm going to feed a Chanel stem through here. So I'm just going to cut this off. I'm just going to pull this garbage close to me.
Yeah, because you keep missing.
You shouldn't be mean to me when I have scissors in my hand. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so you just cut the SX off of the petal. And what are you doing? Let me see. Okay. Do you have all your petals in? Okay, this isn't right. Okay, this isn't right.
Oh my God.
Okay, Anthony, it's not right.
You said double it up.
I said double it up, but I meant shared holes. Oh, God. All right. It's a waste. All right. I meant this, Anthony. Take your zip tie. Come in this one. See how there's nothing in here? You come in here. And you come into this one. Like here. Okay? Shared holes. I did.
You said double it up.
You good? So put one in here, and one in here. Anthony's looking for the two on the floor. Okay, time. Oh, we gotta get going. Okay, so 8 in the 4th row, and the reason you cut them off is so that they're not. You don't have a lot impinging on the space on the inside, like this. And this. I mean, this looks good. I agree, it looks fine, but there's a lot more thought goes on to this. 8 of them. And I've already cut Anthony's because I knew we'd be kind of pushed for time. And you just go around the whole inside in the same direction, like you don't put one here and one here. I just go around. Oh no. Oh no, Sherry. And you still have to cover the back. Yeah, that's why I'm moving forward. Okay. So I need one. Let me see. Yeah, you're fine. Here we go. Oh, I need one more. How many do you have while you're kind of busy? I'll have to fold one, I guess. Oh no, there's one. Alright. So here's all my petals in on my wire frame. Cut them off. There are 2 on the floor. On his side? On Anthony's side? So don't put them just put them in so you don't cover up the 2 holes in the center, Anthony. Okay? Do you know what I mean? You don't know what I mean. See the 2 holes in the center? Let me see. See those 2 holes? you want to be able to have access to them. So you just place this down where you can still access those two holes. Because we're putting something in there. So I cleaned up Craft Central last week, and I found like UITC boards that didn't have the holes in the center. I drilled them. No problem. Okay, so there's my wire frame with all the petals in it. Now I'm going to put my center in because I still got to put a back on it. So I got these from Unique in the Creek, put a cable mount on it, and attached a Chanel stem to it, and I'm just going to, and I put the cable mount on and I used E6000 as well, so that bad boy's not going anywhere. So I'm just going to place this down through two of the piece, like the holes in the mesh. Just like this. Come to the back. Give it a couple of good twists. And I just cut this off. I don't have to worry about feeding it through. Just clip it off. Okay. Now I got to put it back on mine. So here's my. You could wood burn holes. Sure you can. If you're missing petals, they're at the front of the table. Okay. So I got this placemat, and it fits okay, but I'm going to use some manicure scissors and some Chanel stems. So I'm going to put two holes here, feed this through the wire in through the placemat, like that. Then I make another hole to go this way and zip tie it together. On either side of my hanging hole. Hanger. So, poke a hole. Take your zip tie, feed it, stick it down into the wire, make another hole, and basically I just do this wherever there's a, I try to put 6 on.
I need a center.
You need a center, all right. You can do that. And then I just cut these off. Morning. Cut them off like that. There you go. So your 2 center holes is where you're placing that. Then I come here. Kind of where the crossbars are, I guess. Go in. Get some close to time here. Make sure you're going in the right direction with your tie wrap when you're putting these on. No! Sorry. Alright, now wherever I've got, and we'll just put 4. Ta-da! I'll just put 4. Hang on, Anthony. And where these come apart, you just put a little hot glue on there. That'll stop that from coming apart. Zip tie, come through. So Anthony was behind and he caught up, and it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Just come down. So I'm just putting a back on. Obviously he doesn't have to. The Unique and the Creek boards are made so that you don't have to put a back on them. Nothing is going to scratch the door. And that's perfect. Show them the back, Anthony. Yep. I got one more to put in and then we'll hold them up, okay? One more here. Okay, put that in there. This up. Come in. Poke a hole in that.
It's how you would rock.
Okay. All right, guys. No. Stop myself. Okay. So this is a sunflower that is done on a wire frame. Ta-da. Hold yours up. And this is it on a Unique in the Creek board. Looks good, looks perfect. All right, so as you can see, virtually the same, way easier than this. This is a lot more work, and like I said, if you're adding those 2 extra petals, works out to be about the same, I think. So for $5.92 Canadian, go with that one. You agree?
Oh,
All right. Okay, so that's it for today. Friday, I'll be at the big craft show. Anthony made me some candles. I got some funny sayings on them, and I'll show you guys when I get my space all ready to go. I'll show you, and I'll come from Craft Central on Sunday because it's Easter Sunday. All right. So you guys have a super day.
yeah.
We're gonna have a good day. We had a good day yesterday.
Yeah.
And,
Weather's a little bit better today.
Yeah. All right. You guys have a good one, and love you all.
Take
We'll
care.
talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.